Right, back down on Blakemere after a couple of months away and straight back into them again. I've actually been down today with Alex Grice from CC Moore. We've been shooting a feature on silt fishing, and typically Alex left a few hours ago and the rod's just gone off. I've been here since yesterday morning. Had the fish all over me last night, but just no one in particular, just showing absolutely everywhere, and they've been leaving me on a merry dance, to be honest. I just didn't know where to put my rods. There was that many fish in front of me. Even if I had 10 rods to play with, I still would have known where to put them. So nothing happened last night. We've had a massive thunderstorm today. It's been absolutely torrential rain for about the last 3 or 4 hours. It just seems to have switched them on. There was a couple of fish started showing literally 10 yards from the bank in front of me in the swim call and moat. It's just reeled all 3 rods in and underarm them out in front, and this one's gone off. So, bit of a shame. Alex couldn't be here. It would have been nice to get it for the cameras while he was here, but so at least he managed to put one on the bank. Might not be much of a diary piece this time around. I haven't really done a lot of filming, so we've been shooting the feature all of today, but still nice to put one on the bank anyway. Happy days. Morning. Another frustrating night really. I had a ton of fish out in front of me again last night, but didn't get a single pickup. It's been pretty much the same story the whole time I've been here. It's been a really frustrating session. The fish have just been showing absolutely everywhere, no rhyme or reason to where they've been showing. They've just been moving around so much, and I think spent the first 24 hours just chasing them around the lake. I'd see a group of fish showing, put a rod to them, and then 20 minutes later they'd be showing somewhere else, and I just found myself repositioning rods. And I just felt like I was spreading bait all over the place. It's just been every time I've recast, just a couple of handfuls over the top. And I think I've just been chasing them around. So I decided the best thing to do is just put some bait down in an area sort of in the middle of where I've seen them showing really. So I put 2 rods on a spot at about 14 wraps, where I'd seen the sort of bulk of them showing really. That didn't do anything. I had one just off the island at 23 wraps, which didn't do anything either. I had fish all over me all night. And then I was down with Alex Grice yesterday shooting a feature on silt fishing, and didn't really see anything showing during the day at all. Got the feature done, Alex left, and then we had a mental thunderstorm which lasted for about 3 or 4 hours. Torrential rain, thunder, lightning a lot. And then just as it started to subside, they all started showing literally 10 yards out. So whipped 2 rods in, underarmed them out, and then of course 10 minutes later they were showing 40 yards out again. So same thing started happening. I repositioned 1 rod to around 40 yards, left 1 close in, and the one that had just underarmed out shot off. So luckily I've managed to put one on the bank, nice mid double. Well, same thing started happening last night. They were just showing all over the place. But while we were actually doing a little piece on marker work while Alex was here, I just cast the marker out into open water, and as I was dragging it back, I actually hit a fish on the bottom there. He took the rod out of my hand. So obviously I quickly popped the marker up, put in the clip. So I thought it's got to be worth a shot. So last night I put 2 rods on it and put about 3 kilo with a Pacific tuna over the top, because there was tons of fish out there. So I thought if I can give them a big hit of bait, it might just make them stay in one area and get the heads down, but obviously it hasn't happened. It started showing again this morning, probably about 50 yards out to a cast of rod tube, and then started showing about 80 yards. So it's just been a really frustrating session. I think today's tactics might just be to stick single hook baits to wherever I sort of see them showing, rather than putting any bait down. I don't really think they're feeding properly, to be honest. You tend to find when they are showing with such intensity like they have been the last couple of days, I think they're just on the bloodworm. I think they're just finding bloodworm beds, just getting excited and showing all over the place. So it's can be really frustrating when it's like this, but it is like that this time of year, sort of within mid-September now, sort of now into winter. They normally start getting their heads down and feeding properly, so hopefully start seeing some of the bigger fish soon. Well, just goes to show that it takes a couple of minutes for things to change. Literally just been saying how frustrating this session's been, fish showing absolutely everywhere. And I had a rod about 70-80 yards out, and they started showing a little bit closer in, about 60 yards. So quickly reeled in and sent out one of the little boosted northern special, and it's gone off within about 20 minutes of it being out there. So like I said, it takes a couple of minutes for fortunes to change. This one's gone 15-15. See if we can nick a bigger one before we have to leave. Right, well that's it for another session. Nothing else has happened today. It's gone really hot again today. It's probably mid-20s at the moment. It's been a really frustrating session really, but that's not rare for this time of year on Blakemere. It does fish very difficult this time of year. I think with there being so many naturals in the water, when they're showing like they have been these last couple of days, I think they're just preoccupied on naturals. So there's been no rhyme or reason to where they're showing. They've just been showing absolutely everywhere. I think the first 24 hours I've just chased them around the lake, and I just felt like I was going around in circles really. So the bait and approach hasn't really worked either. I picked a couple of spots where I'd seen them showing and sort of just put a bed of bait down sort of in the centre of it really, but that hasn't done anything. Just been able to, I think I've just been lucky to nick the couple of fish that I have done. So I think they're just picking really. So one of them was on just a little pop up in the margins of Pacific tuna Carp, and then the one this morning was just on a little northern special. Then I just cast an area where I'd seen the fish, so I think they're just picking the odd bait up. They're not really moving onto big beds of bait. So I'm happy to have had two really, so it's been really frustrating. But sorry, it's been a bit of a short diary piece this one. I haven't really had a lot of time to do much film. We're doing a feature yesterday and then the weather turned, as you're seeing with that thunderstorm, so I couldn't really get the camera out in that, but hope you've enjoyed it all the same, and I'm sure I'll be back out again soon, so I'll catch you the next time I'm out.